our handy dandy fans, we can just get into Twitch and see if anybody says anything what people say. Close here. Everything.
Is it on?
We're recording. We're going. Hi everybody. First episode of Couch Talk. Welcome. Once someone gets in here, maybe we'll start a conversation, or we'll start one actually before. Yeah. Don't mind this little guy. This is the only thing we can figure out what to do with to get us on the couch, but I think there's a different way, but you have to download some stuff on your phone, like, yeah. There's another way to, you don't have to worry, I mean, we're here now, so you don't have to worry about doing it right now.
Get up. Get up. Hi, Dave.
Hey, Tack. What? Nothing. There's nothing to do about it. There's nothing to do about it. Yeah, because I guess I should have put 6. Because I knew we were going to have a bit of a hard time getting it set up. So, should have given us an hour instead of 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But oh well. We're here now. And let's start with... Damn. The elevator music comes with this.
This can't be right.
It comes with this scene. The whole elevator music, you know, you're just gonna have to get used to it. Let me see, let me hear it. Let me hear it. Oh, it's loud.
That's gonna have to go.
Well, hi everybody. I guess we should jump on into the first topic. We were just checking out how funny it looks. Anyway, alright. So, we chose to start talking about anime first, because a lot of gamers watch anime. If you don't watch anime, sorry, we're going to start with anime. Maybe you should start watching anime. I think you should start. Because anime is nice. I mean, even if you don't like a lot of people say, oh, it's so goofy, it's just cartoons. There's actually some really risque anime out there. Like,
very, very.
I mean, they have sex.
Yeah.
There's like some gory anime where it's like a lot of blood and guts and killing and cursing. So if you don't watch anime, which I'm guessing probably most everybody does these days, then try it out.
Yeah.
Give it a try.
They even have, lesbian anime, gay anime, that other shit anime.
And regular animes.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So,
sorry about our little friend here. We tried to figure out like how to do this with PlayStation and not have like a little bitty box of us, because that'd have been a pain in the butt. So that's what we got, unfortunately.
He's my baby.
Alright, so what top 3 anime, what is your number 3?
My number 3, like going from like best to, like not so good as a good, or what?
Regular ranking, like your number 1, number 2, then number 3, starting with the lowest.
My number 3. I think it would be. No, not Naruto. Naruto's not up there in my list. I'm sorry.
What's up, Solitary?
But for me, it's so hard because I like so many. I'll probably say Death Note.
Death Note is number 3.
Death Note's number 3. Probably number 2 is just Sailor Moon because everybody knows that has to go up there. And then number 1, of course, is Hunter x Hunter. That is my favorite anime of like all time. So, but I have so many. The top 3 is just really hard. So I mean, that's risky. Death Note is irreplaceable. Maybe.
What's the reasoning for your ranking? So what's so good about Death Note and what's bad about it that gives it number 3?
The good thing about Death Note, 1, is long. It's long as hell, so that gives me enough time to binge. And I love the suspense and the detective work. I mean, Light, to have a main character kind of like the villain of it all is great because you don't get that much, villain, like just, being that main character at that. But him being the villain was perfect, like, just how smooth he was, the thought process, even though he got at the end. But at the same time, it's not the best anime though, it's just what I could think of right off top. So, but it's not too many cons to me for Death Note. Death Note was an all-around good show. I mean, Light, L was like the best detective in the world that I've seen. I wish he was real. Maybe some of these unsolved murders would be taken care of. Sailor Moon's really like an all-time. It really should be number 1, but I can't put it in like necessarily in a rank. I think it's because it's a classic and it's my favorite classic, and I related to Sailor Moon because, 1, she's a girl. You don't see too many just girl heroines out there, especially anime. At least not you used to, anyways. She didn't do all that. Let me just look cute, whatever. She ate her ass off, and everybody knows.
She ate ass?
Her ass off.
Oh, she ate a lot.
No, she.
Oh
no. But she ate, and she was just a typical girl, but she still whooped ass, and she held the whole team on her back because the rest of the girls, they suck. So,
I thought she said she ate ass, but she doesn't.
I mean,
for the record, she doesn't eat ass.
I don't. Now, I don't know what Sailor Moon personally did. I mean, she might have sucked some dick or something. Well, she had a boyfriend. He was grown at that, he was a grown man damn near. But, and then Hunter x Hunter, I mean, it just had so much character development, great action, a good storyline, because everybody loves a good storyline. 3 Pepper Pigs, what is this?
Yeah, we're gonna get to the words here in a minute.
But I mean, I think Hunter x Hunter was just my favorite because it had all those good characteristics that's in the anime. Not to mention like Hisoka, who's my he might be a little weird, but that's my man, So I watched it many times to see him.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm gonna get to me, but I'm gonna say what we've got in the comments. For Solitary Player, you said that your number 3 is Naruto, which is really good. Love Naruto. I haven't finished it yet. I'm on Shippuden right now. I just got, unfortunately, to a part where they're in sub and not dub, and that's irritating because I feel like when I do sub, when I have to sit there and read the comments, I'm gonna miss something, right? So I'm like, oh, I hate that, but I'll still watch it, especially if it's a good anime, and Naruto is good. And your number 2 is Fairy Tail. Honey actually doesn't like Fairy Tail. She's not a fan of Fairy Tail, but I am. I like Fairy Tail, and I haven't watched all of that one either. I've watched like up to like, I think like around the dragons part is where I'm at right now. And your number 1 is Sword Art Online. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's actually not that bad.
Yeah, didn't they just recently come out with one?
I think so, yeah.
So I don't think I've watched all of it either. So, cool, that's a good list. A-Tag. Oh, cool. I'll have to check that out. I think I did watch all of the one that just came out not too long ago. A-Tag. I don't know if I'm going to take you seriously. 3 Peppa Pig, 2 Teletubbies, 1 Tom and Jerry. haven't watched Peppa Pig. Have you watched Peppa Pig?
Unfortunately, I have.
Yeah, I haven't watched Peppa Pig. Teletubbies. I didn't watch Teletubbies.
Unfortunately, I
The
have.
only part of Teletubbies that I really remember is motherfucker.
The what? What did I say?
The toy came out. The Teletubbies toy came out.
The vacuum?
I don't know. I can't remember which one it was, but when you press the button, it say something, and it sounded like it was saying motherfucker.
No. It probably
That's
was.
the only thing about Teletubbies that I remember. And Tom and Jerry is, of course,
A classic.
a classic. Yeah, can't hit on Tom and Jerry. They got annoying sometimes,
Yeah,
but
they do.
I remember watching that all the time, Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
So, cool beans. I don't care. You have to throw My Little Ponies. My Little Ponies.
Well,
I love My Little Ponies.
I didn't know.
I loved.
I don't
My
remember
Little
them being a
Ponies.
show.
Yeah, it was a show. Yeah, it was a cartoon. For
I don't really remember them being, a show at all.
Yeah, and I had my Little Pony. You know something about My Little Pony though, which is a trip, is that they all have tattoos on their asses.
They do.
They have ass tattoos.
They do.
So I don't know about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it makes you kind of want to get one.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Then it comes in, you want to get a My Little Pony ass tattoo.
That's not. I don't know if I want to be My Little Pony though, but
I mean, but I'd get one of their little. I would definitely get one of their little symbols that they had on their.
No, they
ass
have
and
the
put it on
symbols.
mine.
Okay,
Yeah,
I know what it was.
Yeah, it didn't actually say like My Little Pony.
Okay, I don't know what the actual
Yeah,
thing
it's show. It's My Little Pony. Tattoos on their asses.
Little tramp stamps, I see.
It's awful. My top 3, starting with number 3, I'd have to say Dragon Ball Z. The whole Dragon Ball Z series is my number 3.
That's good.
Yeah, I love Dragon. I actually just recently watched it all from Dragon Ball
She did.
all the way through.
Mm-hmm, she did.
Yeah, and I'm still missing some of the movies. Like, I still haven't watched Broly, and I've heard so much about Broly, and I don't want to hear anything else about Broly because I haven't seen him, and I want to see him for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the reason why I haven't watched him is because I don't want to watch the new one yet until I can get to see the old Broly movie, or the movie with Broly in it, and I can't seem to find that thing anywhere. So if anybody knows where I can find that movie, let me know.
Right.
Whisper it, whatever, just let me know. Put it in messages if you know, because I've got to see that movie because it's holding up the process here.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think I need to say why Dragon Ball Z is even on my list. It's a really good series. Yeah, it's a really good series. Even all the way from Dragon Ball to, was it Super's the last one?
Yeah, Super.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then my number 2 would have to be Hunter x Hunter. Which this one got me on too.
I did.
And when I finally watched it, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this.
Yeah.
I loved it. And I do love it. I actually just recently started back watching it again.
Did you?
Yeah, remember I told you I was about to start it over?
Yeah. I need to do it again. It'll be like my 5th time, but.
Yeah. And she just put a screensaver on her phone.
I did.
You can see it. Can they see it?
Can you guys see that? That's gone.
Yeah. Put it, let's see. Put it a little closer.
Let me go to this one.
Can you see gone?
That intense scene. Yes. Yes, gone.
And my number 1, don't laugh at me. This is my number 1, and it makes me sound nerdy and kiddie as shit. My Hero Academia. It's my number 1.
Yeah, I can
anime.
take that. I can take that.
Yeah.
I can take My Hero.
And I think it's because that show pulls me in.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like yelling, I'm jumping up, I'm crying every single episode.
Yeah. And I totally forgot about Attack on Titan though. I mean that's
those good.
It's hard to do like just 3. Like
it is. Yeah, it's hard to do 3, but yeah, Attack on Titan is definitely worth an honorable mention.
And My Hero though, I mean, before I had gone on my screensaver, it was Lemillion. So, Lemillion is just my character. I love Deku, I love young Midoriya, and I love All Might, but Lemillion has my heart. And I cry every time when he fights Overhaul. Sorry if I'm spoiling anybody. Don't watch. Spoilers!
Sorry.
Spoilers!
Accidental spoilers. She's the accidental spoiler person. I'm not. She's always accidentally spoiling something.
Sometimes it's on purpose. She takes forever to watch what I want to watch, so I don't have anybody to talk about it. So I just kind of, rush the process by throwing a little spoiler out there. And then,
spoilers.
And she hates it. And what I'll do is I will start something. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to tell you. And then she wants to watch it anyway. And I'm like, you want me to tell you? Because I'll take just a little bit. And then that's how I get her going. She's like, I'm going to watch it tonight. Yes. And I'll have somebody to talk to about it.
Yeah.
Dave, I don't have a drink. I'm sorry,
We're supposed to be drinking alcohol?
Am I supposed to be drinking? Because I can go make a drink. I love me a good drink. But no drink right now.
I'm stuck on this one. And another honorable mention for me, one of my first favorites that's a classic is Record of Lodoss War.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
That's I just recently watched it, maybe about last year, I think.
Oh, that was your first time watching it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like, and remembering it all, I don't know if I watched it before, but that was my first time watching it from beginning to end.
Pirotess was my favorite character on there. One of the reasons why I watched it all and loved it so much. As a young girl, you didn't see a lot of cartoon characters that was, brown skinned, unfortunately. And then if you did see them, some of them looked kind of ridiculously drawn, like over exaggerated lips, over exaggerated noses. And Pirotess was beautiful, and I just fell in love with her.
She was.
So I'm surprised I haven't done cosplay with her yet.
You should. Yeah. You should totally do that. I think it'll be an easy cosplay.
Yeah, it will be. Yeah.
Pokemon. Oh God. Well, if that's the case, we're gonna go back there. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh is very honorable. I watched Yu-Gi-Oh from the beginning to end. Yugi is the GOAT, and I'll definitely take Yugi or what's his name, or Digimon. But I can't really remember everything from Digimon. Like, I don't remember all their names like you can with Pokemon, but. I remember Digimon was pretty
Digimon
badass.
was good.
Yeah, it was pretty badass.
I like the old one. I think it like continued or something and changed.
Yeah, I think they're
like
making a new one with them being adults now.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know if it's out yet, but I seen like a preview of it, and I'm like, oh, okay.
I might have to check it out. Okay, Tech, you getting serious? So One Punch Man is your number 3. One Punch Man is good. Have you watched like the new season?
I haven't watched any of it.
You haven't watched any of One Punch Man?
I've only seen like few episodes.
Watch One Punch Man.
But it's not in English on Netflix, so I ain't feel like reading. So I'll have to.
It's in English on Hulu.
Okay.
I think.
Cool.
Yeah. One Punch Man is good. I haven't finished the new season, but I've started it.
I'm gonna watch it.
Baki is number 2. That's interesting.
Baki's
okay.
It's not bad. Yeah, it's just they took forever to die. Like, geez, like the fight scene is just.
Oh, you thought I was dead?
Yeah, he's been shot in his head, and
you can't kill me.
Eyeball taken out and whatnot, and bam, he can still kick somebody out. Like, oh, come on, man.
I want another fight. Man, you have been run over, shot, blown to pieces. And somehow you're still alive.
Somebody's arm got cut off, I think. It was just crazy.
And yet you want another match.
Just to fight? All that just to fight one person?
I wanna fight. Somebody can kill me.
Oh, that testosterone.
Except for that one. There was one, right, that got his ass beat and he turned into a sissy. Like, he was scared as shit. I can't remember which one it was, but I remember there was one.
I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, he was scared as shit. I don't blame him. I'd have been scared as shit too. And then your number 1 is Kengan Ashura. I'm not familiar with that one, are you? I'm not familiar with that one. Is it on Netflix?
Is it an old show? Like a classic kind of? think it's like a classic show. Not
Wow.
sure.
Baki the Grappler. Is that a different one? Anywho.
Grappler sounds sexual. Grapple with some shit.
Let's see. What about worst anime?
The worst anime I saw was what's his name? Rosio? Vampire?
Rosario?
Yeah.
Rosario.
It had a good storyline, but it was just too sexual. Like, it was stupid. Always boobs and coochies everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh. But I don't know. A lot of my animes are pretty good. Oh no, it was one that used to come on. It was like Bobo, something like that.
Bo.
But yeah.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yes, it was like a dude, like a blonde afro, and he had these. It was weird, and it came on like was it Toonami or whatever it's called? Bo. Somebody gotta know what I'm talking about. I think it's crazy, but it was dumb. It was dumb, and I don't know. I can't think of too many just bad ones that I've came across. JoJo.
Hey.
JoJo's not bad,
not bad.
but they could have did like different.
No,
with the
JoJo is
clothing
but JoJo
stuff.
is different.
Oh my god.
That's the whole idea behind JoJo.
But
he is different.
I do like JoJo though. I mean,
JoJo is bizarre.
I think the first and second one are my favorite. I don't think I've seen anything past the third one though. So I don't know what's going on that. So guys, don't tell me. I seen clips.
Are you gonna
in
watch
there.
it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watching it. But the first and second one is definitely my favorite. You know, Dio's the man.
Really? my favorite scene on JoJo is, I don't know if it's not really spoiling anything because it's not really any kind of arc or anything like that or any kind of fight scene. It is when they have the cherry and yes, and he has it on his tongue and he's like whipping it around. He's like, you know what? Well, I'm gonna find that. You guys have to see that if you haven't.
Man, that was hilarious.
How did you actually? You didn't watch? I probably sent that to you, right?
No, I've seen that. Yeah.
You saw that part.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else? What is the worst monster? I don't think I've heard that. Masume? Is that what that is?
I haven't heard that. What is
that? Is that what you're saying is the worst to you that you've seen? What about you, A-Tech?
I can't resist just tapping this thing around.
Okay.
Just abuse.
Here it is. I have to show you guys.
Oh my god,
This is like it looks like a wolf. That is my favorite thing.
Oh my god.
That is my favorite part on JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. I mean, you just sit there and watch it.
Just the noise they're making right now.
Okay, so that's a voiceover. Somebody's making fun. Talking about that diddle stuff. Somebody's making fun of it. That's not how it goes. He's actually saying that what's under there. Lick. He says that. He's like lick.
Oh my god.
Love it.
Yeah. JoJo was pretty it's pretty out there.
Okay. For me, I'd have to say it's odd because the worst anime that I've seen started out as one of my favorites, actually. As when I was young, I really liked this anime. But as I got older and I got to see the rest of it, because I'd only seen one part of it, after I got to see the rest of it, I realized it was the worst anime that I'd seen. And it's called Utena. Or it's Utina, Utina maybe, but I say Utna because I think that's how they pronounce it on the show.
So, and then not to mention I gave you like every season after that.
Yeah,
for my birthday.
Yeah, and I was happy, right? Because that was one of my favorite shows when I was younger, but I'd only seen like part of it, like part of the beginning.
Yeah.
So I got to see all the rest of it, and I was like, the fuck?
It was weird, and I still haven't finished it.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, I haven't finished it.
Honestly, it's not really worth it. I have it, and I haven't watched it again since I watched it the first time after she bought it. She bought it for me, and that's sad, and I feel bad because she bought it for me, right? But I was happy, like I was really happy that she had bought it for me because I've been wanting to watch it all, like, you know. And
the thing is, they weren't cheap, but it's like, why would they make it so expensive when it's terrible?
Yeah,
and then it was confusing. It's like it should have been a movie instead of like an actual.
And they actually have a movie too.
Yeah, I mean, but it should have been just like one movie instead of
and
seasons.
the movie is worse than the show.
Yeah.
For example, in the movie, at a very odd point, I'm gonna have spoilers for you because this is very odd. And it doesn't really give an explanation, really. It just kind of happens. Somebody turns into a car.
For no reason. Really?
Yeah. So, hey, if you want to give it a try, you just love animes, and you haven't, seen it, give it a try. I mean, I'd say watch the movie instead of the show. If you actually watch the movie and you like it, then give the show a try.
Right.
But I wouldn't say spend all that time on a show when,
And then it's old at that. So, it's one of those old ones when when they're about to fight. Like, for instance, Sailor Moon, you know what's about to happen in like 3 seconds because the transformation, everything's like a routine, just a different villain. So.
Yeah. Can you pull this up on your phone? Because you can't pull this up anymore. You want to see, like, comments and whatnot. Okay. One guy lives with monster girls. It's very... ECCI. What's ECCI? Icky? Is that what you're saying? It's very icky? Okay, what else? What about the most risque anime that was short of actually being hentai?
So many though.
They're really? They're that risque?
Well, Eflin Live, the one I made you watch on Amazon.
Oh, wait.
It was a little. They did a little, her being naked, and then the scientist was about to have sex with her and stuff like that. All of them.
No, they're not all risque.
I don't know if you ever heard. I'm saying it right. Eflin Live, and it's on Amazon, but I think it's a little, but it's a good show. It's a lot of gory and what I didn't expect it to be that good actually, but there was a lot of scenes there. But I mean, I've seen some anime that was like actually like it wasn't like really. It was like the romance anime that I think they were meant to be kind of hentai. It was like relationships and. I know, like, they have sex in there and stuff like that. I was like, what am I watching? It's like when you're on YouTube for a very long time and you end up in that dark side. But it's an anime. I just, like, it's not like an action anime. But yeah, there's like gay ones in there. And
you can't remember the name of it?
Oh, no, I don't even know how I got there.
Oh.
But no, not any, I don't know. I can't think of any, ones that we've seen that was just really risky.
I have one that you haven't actually watched yet, but Solitary Player, you saying, what's the name of the one? I feel like there's like a typo in there. He said the guy turns the girls on by playing with their bodies to unlock their full potential. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, that one sounds risque for sure, right? And do they like unlock their full potential as they like climax or what? I bet they make that sound. They like to make that sound in anime.
What, the
That-
moaning sound? It's for everything, for embarrassment when they fall,
Right, when they fall,
when somebody compliments
yeah,
them,
when somebody climax,
oh my gosh.
Right.
Yeah.
But the one that comes to mind for me is Berserk.
Oh yeah, I didn't mention that.
Berserk, and I want to say it's the final one is when it really gets risque, because what you call it, his friend actually has sex with the princess, and they actually show the figures, like,
oh, okay.
yeah, they show them, but they don't show like penetration or anything like that. But yeah, it's the most risque without it being, hentai. And then of course, what's his name? I forget the names. I always have a hard time with the names. What's his name? Okay, well, it's gonna have to escape me. But even the main character, the Berserk guy, has sex with his girlfriend on there. So and they show some parts, and they show her boobs, like her tits are out like all the way. And actually, his best friend, the one who had sex with the princess, ends up. Okay, I'm not gonna say anymore because I'm like,
a lot of sex going on in here.
I'm like, if you haven't seen Berserk,
it's a lot
watch
of sex going on in Berserk.
But yeah, there's some sex going on in there.
A-Tak, you should know. Didn't Baki have sex with his girlfriend, and like they had like her titties and stuff out, right? I think that was like season 2, and it was kind of graphic. But before that, like the dad came in and he was basically telling him that he should fuck that shit, like
what?
And Baki.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he just like disappeared in like the door. He didn't even leave out the door. He just vanished.
They showed some stuff in Baki.
Yeah.
They had all them. They were off in there, all them damn tissues, all them napkins. Like, golly, can I get a Baki in my life? Jesus.
Ew. I never.
High School of the Dead. Yes. Oh, I'm so mad about High School of the Dead because they're not gonna have another season. Like, they had that one awesome season, and how do you not continue that? How does that happen? And it just drops. Like it ends. Like there's gonna be another season, and
it was just one season.
Just one season.
Really? And I remember you was telling me to watch High School of the Dead, and I never did.
I even stole from High School of the Dead with my ex-boyfriend. Because there's a scene on there where one of the girls, she's after one of the guys. I think she's after him, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I've watched it, but she's cooking or something, and she's not wearing anything but an apron and a thong. I was like, oh,
you look dirty, girl.
That looks like a good idea. Let me try that.
Girl, you dirty.
I have to say, though, I'm not the dirty girl because it wasn't my original idea.
But you did it.
I stole it from a anime character.
You did it.
I did do it.
Dirty girl.
I did do it.
Dirty. Couple times a year.
Yep. Totally did that.
Shame on you.
Shame on me?
Shame on you.
That's shameful?
It's just dirty. You're disgusting.
I mean, I feel like you've done worse.
Why would you say
that? Don't apron shame me.
Get out of here. You say such things again.
Pot calling the kettle black. Excuse me, Pot. You should look in the mirror. Okay.
What are you
Let's not throw stones in the glass house.
Oh, there's no confessions here. I don't know what she's talking about. She got me mistaken for someone else. Because I am an angel.
Alright.
And don't do those things.
Yeah, moving right along. Okay, anime that you would like to see actually made into a movie, like a live action movie.
Hunter x Hunter, come on! And then, of course, you know what? I'm tripping. One of my top 3s. I'm gonna take out Death Note, Inuyasha, because everybody know that Lord Shishomaru. I can't get it. But I would like to see that also into live action.
You're still in mine then.
Inuyasha?
You can't have two.
Oh,
How you gonna have
okay,
two?
okay. Well, Hunter x Hunter. Come
Well,
on.
That
Hunter
was
x
mine.
Hunter.
Inuyasha would be a
Really?
good live action.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, that'd be a good live action movie.
If they can, like,
Inuyasha.
get-
if they can pull off all of the
like the looks of the characters, and do the ears right,
personalities,
yes.
and the action, they can get all of that right without
Who
looking
you
too
think would be a
CGI.
good character though?
For Inuyasha?
Yeah, like if you had to pick, I guess English characters because we don't really just know any Japanese characters, but
Right.
if you had to do like English,
Who would be a good Inuyasha?
I'm trying to think somebody that's play feisty. It's hard.
What about Tom Holland?
Tom Holland can't be angry like that. No.
You don't know.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think Tom Holland could be the mean part? He could definitely be the goofy part.
He can maybe be Naruto.
Naruto is worse. How can you say he can pull off Naruto?
Because
but not
Naruto is a
Inuyasha?
sexual guy. Inuyasha's too serious. He's too, and he's always, his voice is always angry. He's almost like a Wolverine, you know? He just is this raspy.
I think he can pull it off. And I think he has like the little body, and you give him some ears and some hair and some makeup.
No, I can't see it. I can't.
Okay, well then, who do you think then?
I'm trying to think of somebody young. I've seen like an actor I've seen that's in the young.
What about your crush dude? The one who had his penis leaked.
And you know what?
Did y'all hear that? Nobody heard that, right? Nobody heard that?
I don't know what she's talking about. You know what? He actually would play a good one, and the reason why I say that because he's gonna play He-Man.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he's playing He-Man. And,
Nice.
But I've seen.
Y'all didn't hear that, right?
No, y'all didn't hear anything.
That's funny.
Yes. So who she's talking? I don't even want to put his business out like that. At least she just said it, but you guys,
Well,
are guys.
okay.
So. Who she's talking about? My crush. He's a young lad. His name is Noah Centineo and he's actually gonna be playing He-Man in the He-Man movie. But I've seen a lot of his snaps and whatnot, and he actually could play a good Inuyasha as far as the aggressive and kind of dingy side of him. Yeah, so that's actually I think that would be a good selection for him. But as far as like Kagome, I mean anybody can be a Kagome and stuff like that. But,
Yeah, Kagome could probably be relatively easy. Her character isn't that depthful.
Yeah,
Another hard one I think to make would be Shishomaru.
Man, that would be hard, and he has to be handsome because he was just handsome.
Oh yeah, yes.
That will be really hard for a Shishomaru or somebody that's sick. He would have to have like a kind of Christian Bale seriousness because I felt like when Christian Bale played Batman,
you know,
he
the
was
dude,
pretty serious.
The guy that played Kick-Ass. You don't think he could be good? Have you seen him in other movies?
The guy, I'm trying.
He's
with the fro, the main guy?
with the curly. Yep, because he's played some really serious roles where he's been like.
But he's not cute enough.
They can make him pretty. All they
No,
have to do is give
he
him
has
some-
a weird nose. If you're gonna, Shishomaru
He has
is
to be
like
gorgeous.
he's like a prince, you know, like the artist Prince. He's gorgeous. He's, you know, he has the swag to him. You know, and then he was kind of tall, but it would have to be somebody very handsome with like a good jawline and stuff. I mean, that's hard. But I feel like Noah would be a really good Inuyasha. But with Hunter x Hunter, man, that's difficult. I feel like you just have to get some new potentials out there. 'Cause as far as kids, I can't even think of any kids that can play that role for their ages. But and then
They have to be good actors.
that have to be, you know, and kids. I see a lot of kids that are really good actors, you know, but I just can't think of any right off my head. And if they are, they're adults now. But
Yeah, probably have to be some no-knowns.
yeah, it have to be some unknown kids, some really good ones. And Hisoka, gosh, who can play that role? Who could play his role?
Man.
That would be hard to find a good Hisoka and a good Kurapika at that. Cause
They might actually have to get like a a gay guy to play Hitsuka.
You think so?
Probably
Well,
because
who would be good at that?
he's very, even though I don't think Hitsuka's like gay, like I think he's
just
he
turned
loves
on by
fighting.
power.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actual, because I don't want to anyways. I'm gonna say like
I think
that.
that he's just turned on by looking at
But-
boys, men or young boys. Hopefully not. But yeah. So like the guy, what's that show? He's like really nerdy. If he could get out of his
Sheldon?
the only reason why he wouldn't be able to play it is that he can't talk right.
From Big Bang Theory?
Mhm.
Sheldon? Yeah.
If he could talk right, he'd
But-
probably be a good Hitsuka.
Then you have to get buffed too, like
Yeah, he would have
he
to
doesn't
buff.
have that physique. He has the tallness.
I think he
and
could.
I
I've never seen him buff.
I
He probably
can't
could.
even see him to be buff. Like,
And then they'd have to do makeup on him to make
well,
him.
yeah,
a lot of
they
makeup.
sell wigs and stuff like that. But no, I can't see.
But I think he could do the acting for it. I just don't think that his voice is a good match.
No, yeah, because he sounds like that in real
Yeah,
life.
he does.
Yeah.
I don't think he can change that at a whim. Nobody wants to chime in on that? Any show or movie, anime that would be a good live action that they haven't already tried? Hi, Hellcat. Well, thank you for both of us. I don't know which one you're talking about or both. Thank you. We're talking about anime for the most part. And right now we're wondering like what would be a good live action that hasn't already been made, because honestly most of the live actions that I've seen so far
Are awful. Trash.
they're awful.
Trash. Oh god. I mean, Death Note on Netflix.
Actually, Death Note wasn't that bad.
If you watched it first without seeing the
The
series,
show, it's not bad.
It's not bad.
Right.
And I think William Dafoe did an excellent job at Ryu.
Mm.
But if you've seen the show and then watch it, it's terrible. It's terrible. He's not even... Light would never act that way as this American Light did. It was just awful. But it was good if you haven't seen the show. So I'm glad I watched the movie first before I seen the show, because I would have been really, really disappointed.
Yeah, so did I. I still haven't watched the show. And
Yeah.
I watched the movie and I didn't think it was bad. Now I wouldn't just sit here and say that it was just good
Yeah.
or great, but I didn't think it was bad at all. My favorite part was the, I don't know, what you say you call it? The monster?
Ryuk.
Ryuk?
Ryuk.
Ryuk.
Mhm.
Ryuk was my favorite part. I think they pulled off the monster really
Yeah,
well.
they did pull him off really well, even just look-wise.
Yeah.
But and if they do remake it, I would love for them to do William Dafoe again, just because I feel like he kind of looks like Ryuk too. He actually, that's a good character they could have did. But the Light and everybody, the female girl they had there, I forgot her name, but all that is just terrible. I think that was probably worse than the last Avatar.
There have been a few live actions that I started and didn't get very far because I thought it was awful, like Bleach. Now, I've heard good things, though, about Bleach. I've heard good things, but I didn't get very far because I was like,
With the movie?
The live action movie.
I think it's on Netflix as well, but at least they're like Japanese, though.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah, like the characters.
most of them are. Most of the live actions
Oh,
are.
yeah, they are.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the Attack on Titans one that had nothing to kind of do with the show at all.
Yeah, I started it too,
Yeah.
and I didn't get far. I didn't get far
It was
on it.
confused. I'm like, so do this happen? And it comes out that none of that happens in the show, really.
Yeah.
It's just whatever the fuck they did, which was awful. But,
yeah, I don't think I
Yeah.
finished that one either. I think I got further than most of them with the live action Attack on Titan, but
yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Yeah, that was terrible.
And another one that they have is Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, yeah, that was
That one I didn't get far enough.
Yeah, man.
I didn't get
That's
far.
just-
Oh, it's awful.
Oh, it's
It is
awful.
awful.
That looked like they costume like came from Party City. I was just like, yo,
Yeah.
what is going on
That's
here?
bad.
Yeah, R.I.P. to that, because that was terrible. That was terrible. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah, they could just keep those live actions to themselves.
They should come out with some good ones. Because it's a lot of potential. The storylines on a lot of
Yeah.
animes are really good storylines.
Yeah.
So
It's just
they just having a hard time. I've seen that they have it seems like they have a really hard time pulling making movies out of cartoons. Don't hate me. Anime is not cartoon, but animated. Let me put it that way. Things that start out as animated, when they try to make it live action, it just doesn't go over well. For instance, Avatar. That bullshit. That is the only movie that I've ever gone to the theaters to watch and stood up at the end and I put like both of my thumbs down and said boo, like over everybody.
Solitary, did you ever see the
I didn't see Dragon Ball.
Oh,
I heard it's awful.
God, Dragon Ball was an evolution or something? I don't know what the hell that was. And then, the Chung-Li movie. Did you ever watch that? Trash. Oh my, and they got the skinniest girl that could play Chung-Li. It was terrible. She's cute. She would be a good Katana.
That's just like Wonder Woman. They have the Wonder Woman as thin as all get out.
But I get why they got her in her face though, and she's tall.
There's a lot of beautiful women in Hollywood that are thicker than that. She okay. This attests to how skinny she is. She was pregnant when she did Wonder Woman. That's how skinny she is.
Scarlett Johansson was pregnant in the Avengers.
Which one?
The first one.
Oh well, still she was pregnant. Like. Baby bump pregnant, but you can't see her bump because she's so skinny. Anyway, I think she's beautiful. I think she's a great actress. But I didn't agree with her for Wonder Woman, which they do that with. I guess it's hard. It's not that hard. There are a few women in Hollywood that are beautiful and are curvy. Not all of them are just stick figures.
For instance, Mystique. I just love her. The first
Mystique. Not
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah. I love Jennifer.
And she's a model.
But
she wasn't like skinny. She was very shapely.
Yeah, she was a model. I think that was one of her first movies really, playing Mystique. And she did great. And I hated when they killed her off. It was such a disappointment. And then you get beautiful, and then you get Jennifer Lawrence. And Jennifer Lawrence is not ugly, but compared to that first, even with body-wise,
she had a lot to live up to with that.
He does.
That would be interesting. Steven Spielberg.
Or Tim Burton.
Yeah, Tim Burton would be interesting.
Yeah,
too.
He can do one.
That's what I actually said that about.
Land would be a good one.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would. But I actually said that about Avatar because they got M. Night to do. Who gets M. Night to do Avatar? Like, whose idea was that? Was that like Nickelodeon? And like, who are we gonna make the producer or who are we gonna make the director? Oh, let's get M. Night Shyamalan. I haven't seen. And I'm like, who? When I saw that, like, my first thought was like, what? Oh man, please don't let him mess it up. And he did. It was awful. Not that I don't like his movies. Like, I like some of his movies, but he's not the one that should do something like that. And I said, well, if they were going to get somebody odd, I would rather them had Tim Burton than have M. Night. That'd have been more interesting and
Tim
at least
Burton
better to look at. Prettier. It would have been prettier to look at.
This would be the darkest Avatar.
It might have been dark, but it would have been brilliant. It'd have been a brilliant dark.
But I think Tim Burton would do an excellent Never Promised Land with the creatures on there and the intense of it. I think that would be really dope.
I can agree with that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, Avatar was just trash. I mean, just everything about it was just trash.
The characters were wrong. Scenes were wrong. And what they call Aang? Ong. Who the hell is Ong? I think I said that when I watched the movie. I was like, who the hell is Ong?
I was disappointed from the very beginning. To seeing, what's his name? The brother name?
Yeah, he was so serious.
And he was old. And
I didn't mind the part of him being old. I didn't mind that part, but he was
too much older, I think.
He was too serious. Like, he was just...
Yeah, he wasn't flirtatious enough. And then it's like you came back from freaking Twilight, because he was Jasper in Twilight. So, yeah, and which was a serious role. But, no, I think he was too much older than, what's her name?
Katara.
I was going to say Katana. Katara, I think he was just too much older. They wasn't that much older. They could have been like at least 1 or 2 years. This man was damn near 19 years old, if anything.
Yeah, she was like
13 or something.
She seemed like she was younger than maybe the first Katara, but yeah.
And then not to mention you have Zuko, who's straight Indian, and then you have Azula, who's white. Like somebody was adopted there.
Yeah.
It's like these are purebred.
He called himself just changing up, like having it multicultural, I think is what he called himself doing, and it really just.
But when you have your
odd.
siblings
Right,
there,
right.
it's different if you did that for Aang or something, but you have a dad and a son that look just alike than this younger sister that came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was terrible.
World of Warcraft. I liked World of Warcraft.
It actually wasn't. It was good.
A lot of people didn't like World of Warcraft.
I didn't think it was that bad. I think they
it.
could have got old girl differently though, but I don't think she did bad.
You don't like Paula Patton?
Not really.
Yeah, I guess I can see
but
that.
But she was like was she like half orc, half human or something? But that's why.
Yeah.
So I guess it makes kind of sense. But they
for her
could
to be weird.
Yeah.
She was kind of weird for that role.
I feel like that was like. Why would you even audition for that? Like, I was just
Maybe
surprised
somebody chose it. Maybe they were like, you know who I think would be good for that role? Paula Patton.
Out of all her movies.
Because that happens, I think. They have a vision for what actor. They don't actually always do the
if anybody,
the auditions.
What they would have got will be Beloved.
Really?
Cause she plays those
What's
roles.
her name?
I cannot think of her name. But she has that type of bone structure, like some type of alien-like bone structure.
She's small though. They
She's
tried
really
to make
skinny.
her look really a lot bigger. She's in Westworld. I love her in Westworld. I love her.
And
I love her. Period. I like a lot of her movies.
I liked her in Riddick.
Let me see what's her name.
Yeah.
It's gonna bother me. Keep talking.
But I'm trying to think of some other just terrible remakes of movies or something. Especially anime wise. Bleach wasn't that bad.
Thandi.
What?
Thandi Newton.
Thandi,
Is
I
her
never
name.
remember that.
Yeah, I knew it started with T. Thandi Newton. I love her. She's awesome.
Yeah, I get laughed at for thinking this, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen the Batman with George Clooney and Uma Thurman. But I liked it, and I think she was a wonderful Poison Ivy. But everybody, it's rated as the worst Batman ever, and I thought it was good. I like George Clooney as Batman. He was serious. He was a handsome bachelor. He has the look, at least for Bruce, anyways.
No,
now,
he did not have to look for Bruce.
Yes,
he did not look like a Bruce.
He was handsome.
Just because you're handsome doesn't mean you're Bruce.
And Bruce was the cartoon. Bruce was that handsome.
Bruce was handsome.
Bruce wasn't always that handsome. Some Batman.
You're
Bruce
trying to say that George Clooney is more handsome than Bruce Wayne?
Some of them, yes, depending on the style.
To me, honestly, George Clooney isn't that handsome.
I think he looks better than Christian Bale. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Christian's
I'm not even sure if
ugly.
he looks that much better than Michael Keaton.
Michael, come on. Come on. Don't do George. Don't do George. He was handsome enough to beat Bruce. Now, as far as the Batman role, I don't know, but I think he did make a good Bruce. And
I think George thinks he looks better than he actually looks.
Now, that could be very true.
Because he had the nerve to say on television that he was happy that Brad left Jennifer for Angelina, because Angelina is more on his level of good looks. I'm like, who the fuck are you?
I need to see who he's married to now.
Who?
George Clooney.
They probably don't even look as good as Jennifer does. Batman Forever.
That was that before? What that Robin?
Batman Forever? Is that
wasn't the same Robin, I think, in Batman Forever?
Who played Batman? Was that the one with
that was with the
what's his
Riddler,
name?
ain't it? With Jim Carrey, I think.
Is it, what's his name? The name of the guy who played that, he was also in Willow. Gosh, I can never remember these freaking names. What's up, Amazing? Ooh,
Hi.
Amazing. I forgot to text you. So, Amazing, I'm just going to do this live.
Hi, Amazing.
So, I'm at Honey's.
She is. This is my place.
So, I'll be here all night, and so I can't stream tonight. Sorry. It's her fault. She made me stay. I was like, no, I'm not going to spend the night. You have to spend the night.
I did.
She guilt tripped me, actually.
I did.
She totally guilt tripped me.
I did. Because she never stays the night at my house. Never. Like, it's,
So,
you know, so.
blame it on her.
I did.
Blame it on the rain. Jennifer Aniston. Oh, really? You think Jennifer Aniston looks better than Angelina? I'd agree with you now.
Mm-hmm.
Back then, when they were doing Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I wouldn't agree with you.
Yeah,
I do think that Angelina was better looking then, but
And her
Angelina's
young-
gotten so
Bone-faced.
bony. Yeah, she's really
she
bony.
looks sickly now.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on with her. Could be the divorce.
Well,
But-
she started looking like that before the divorce.
Yeah, that's true.
She
Probably
did.
was stressed.
Maybe. She got all them damn kids.
Yeah. Ooh, Brad gotta pay them child support.
Oh, and he adopted.
He adopted with her.
Yes,
yeah.
he adopted the one she already had.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
then-
she
and
probably
not
didn't put him
to
on
be-
child support. You think she put him on child support? I don't.
Oh yeah.
I don't think she did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, in Tomb Raider, she was awesome. She was she was the perfect Tomb Raider too. And then this new Tomb Raider, get your ass out of here. That's what I want to say. She was terrible.
Did you watch it?
Yes.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it. I
It's
didn't
not
like
good?
it. I mean,
I thought
tomato,
she
tomato,
did.
you know.
Well, she tried to do all of her stunts. I think there were some that she
But-
couldn't actually do.
But as far as the look, though, I mean, Tomb Raider was made
think
for
she's not
Angela.
pretty enough?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
made because I don't know if the game came out first and it was still based off of Angelina, but it looked just like her.
Yeah.
So it's like Tomb Raider
Yeah, the
is
game
meant
came
for
out
her.
before her.
Yeah,
Before
yeah.
she played it.
It looks just like her. So that was meant for her. So the remake is like, I mean, you could change Tomb Raider like they did as far as the game wise, but that look goes to Angela. You know, that's just her look.
Yeah. Well, I guess it seems like it's easier to take the movies, make the movies from the games than it is to make them from the anime
Yeah.
or cartoons, and from comics as well. 'Cause
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
a really good job with comics, except for movies like Green Lantern, which wasn't okay. I don't think Green Lantern was bad per se. A lot of people think it was garbage. Even old dude that played.
Ryan.
Yes, even
Not
Ryan
maybe.
says the Green Lantern was garbage.
Yeah.
But I thought I liked it. I wouldn't say that it was one of the top ones.
It wasn't just well, okay, for a DC movie, it fit right up in there because they've been terrible. But I mean,
DC's gotten better, but
far
they've
as-
gotten Marvel directors.
Man of Steel and
Woo.
Aquaman.
Man of Steel. Woo.
Girl, stop. You know how
What's
to
his
do.
name?
How you gonna forget?
Oh yeah, I can't
Henry
remember his
Cavill.
name. Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill, baby.
Is it high sky? Where's the turn? See.
Jizz it.
Rub it in.
Jizz it all over it.
Put in my hair.
So good for the skin.
He is. He is good.
And
for
if
the skin.
anybody knows who we're talking about The Witcher. If you've seen The Witcher, which is also
Toss a coin to your witcher.
you know,
Excuse me.
who did a great Superman, by the way.
Oh man, he is the best
Yeah.
Superman. I
Yeah.
think he's even better than the other guy.
Who knows? I don't even remember him. I gotta
What's his
even-
name?
I don't know. Who cares?
The guy, cripple.
Mhm.
He went cripple.
Oh,
The main Superman.
Armstrong something.
No.
Christopher Reeves. Yes,
Christopher Reeves.
Yeah.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think he looks more like Superman than Christopher Reeves does.
But did he really look like Superman?
No, he was just the first one,
No,
really. So.
did you know that?
Because we're disrespecting Christopher Reeves.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I know to men was like Christopher Reeves the
I
best.
forgot, and it's crazy that I forgot his name because I did once say I wanted to name my son Christopher Reeves. But
Really?
instead of Reeve, I say Reed. I was gonna have his middle name be Reed.
I have seen Sword God. It's pretty good. It's good.
What is that?
It's an anime about basically weapons and getting possessed.
Ah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I will look into that.
But anyway, back to Henry Cavill. Not only is he extremely good looking, but he's actually a good guy. Like, if you look at, because if you stalk him like a lot of girls do, not I kid.
Yeah, I do.
You see that when he puts stuff on his Instagram, it's not like cocky. And when anything anyone has to say about it, even ex-girlfriends, it's like all good.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
he just turns on every thought of desire I could possibly
Come down,
have.
girl. Come down.
I'm trying, but it's getting so hot in here.
You're getting up.
Gosh.
Come on out. Come on. I can see that.
Yeah, I know. It's hot.
I don't have a fan, but you know, just calm down. Calm down. Girl. Get you some ice.
It's too far. Let me drink this one.
The favorite Superman is oh my god, Smallville went on forever. Like, it's like
Smallville was good.
37 seasons of Smallville.
I didn't watch it all.
I'm lying. I know it's like 11 seasons of Smallville, but it went on forever. I'm like, he wasn't fucking, what's his name? Clark Clint that long before he was Superman. I mean, I feel like it took them forever for him to become Superman, like in the suit and all that. So I was like, nah. I mean, but Smallville is a classic and it's good, but it's not.
I think he was really cute.
He was very cute. I don't know his name, and I don't think I've seen him in anything else besides Smallville. But
I think he's gonna be in something coming up.
He was very handsome though. It just took forever for it to get where I wanted it to be.
It's really good.
Yeah. I did like I like The Flash for a little bit.
The new one on the show.
The show, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it was good. Green Arrow was just too serious for me. I didn't really like.
I didn't watch it. Only parts of Green Arrow that I've actually seen is when he's made appearances on Flash.
Yeah. But The Flash was actually pretty good. I think the guy who played the Flash was a good Flash. I mean, I wish they kind of got him in the movie. As well. I'm a little iffy about the Flash movie guy. I know he was trying to be funny and whatnot.
It is very dorky.
Yeah.
Was the Flash that? I guess the Flash was a little dorky, but
I don't remember him being
dorky?
I remember him just being funny all the time. Just funny, not really dorky. But
like weird, like.
Yeah, because he's kind of awkward.
He's an awkward dorky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I felt like, I don't know. I just Flash. He was just. Wasn't he a Mexican? Was they make him a Mexican in Justice League?
No.
He's like, that guy's not just white.
I think he's Caucasian.
But he did play in Harry Potter. Not the Fantastic Beast one, but the second one when.
That's not Harry Potter.
No, but you know, what's it called? Is it Fantastic Beasts? What is the second Grendel?
Grendel?
Yeah, he was the dude. Griswold. The guy who played Flash is the guy that was looking for.
Oh yeah, he was the kid that was.
Yeah.
And he was very odd in that too, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Maybe he's just an odd actor.
Yeah.
And he couldn't help but be a little odd. But
did you watch Harry Potter?
Yeah,
you did.
All of them.
Really?
Yeah, several times.
So you know the Chinese girl was Nagini.
Who?
The one that was with him in the movie.
Was who?
Nagini.
Who's that?
The snake that was always with Baltimore. The snake that they killed at the end with the sword. And in the Fantastic Beasts, the Chinese girl that was with the guy.
Oh.
That's Nagini.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so she's like the snake that's been following. He put half of his soul. So I want to see how that happened.
Huh.
Yeah. She transforms into a snake in the movie.
Did she say that's her name?
They called it. That was her name, Nagini.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Twist.
And now you know. But
and knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe. But yeah. Speaking of which, any Lords of the Ring fans out there? Like me? Cause I could watch the trilogy every day, from the beginning to the end.
Every day?
I could watch it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, it's epic. You know, I love Lords of the Ring. It's perfect. I mean, the elves, the storyline. I never knew what a hobbit was at first, but god damn it, I love them. And if I could just live in the Shire for the rest of my life, would be great.
I knew about hobbits because I want to say in either elementary or middle school we had to read The Hobbit. But it's more like,
Yeah.
the one with the
Hobbit.
yeah, it's more like the one with the dragon. It wasn't about Lord of the Rings.
Right, the Desolation of Smaug. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't really like The Hobbit that much though.
Really?
I did not.
I thought it was good.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not. Well, I wish they would have made it when Lords of the Ring was out because I don't like the computerized orcs and stuff. I want the bodysuit orcs. You know, like in the Lords of the Ring, most of them was in like bodysuits and makeup or whatever. In the Hobbit, like the guy with the messed up hand, whatever, he was all computerized. Like, you could tell he's one with the little dots and stuff on their faces and stuff like that. I don't like that. I want them to look real and, so I didn't like the graphic wise of it. And then, I mean, it just, the Lords of the Ring was just better. All that happened, was coming up to, what's his name? Sauron, the bad guy name?
Oh shit, I can't
something with an S. But
I think I had issues when it came out because of Smeagol.
Smeagol? You didn't like Smeagol?
Okay, so here's the thing. This was my hang up with Smeagol. When I first watched it and I saw this character and heard his name, I was like, oh shit, here we go.
Well, it was Gollum though.
Yeah, no, but this is it. When I was little, my nickname that they called me was Meagle. Meagle. And it's from I don't know, my uncle is just saying Meagle, like my gal, he's saying Meagle, so he's called me Meagle.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was calling me Meagle. Well, when I heard Schmeagle, I was like, oh shit. Now they're gonna start calling me Schmeagle.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not ready for this.
But it never happened.
Thank God.
It never happened.
Thank God.
So, that's great. But, sorry for the nods.
Yeah.
What's his name? Andy, Skirkis? Wasn't Andy something?
Yeah, I don't know his name. Black Panther guy.
Yeah. He played, Smeagol, and in the audition, when he was auditioning for Smeagol, all that he was doing, he said he got that on watching his cat cough up a hairball. So that was interesting. Which I like Andy. He's a good actor. I didn't know he played King Kong. And then of course all the Planet of the Apes movies was just awesome. So I really like Andy, but he had me definitely for Smeagol because he did that role too damn well. Like it was just great.
What are you talking about, Solitary? What all women are when you put a ring on them? Trying to say all women turn into Smeagol?
You are evil? What are you trying to say?
I'm just trying to say they're all like, precious. When they get a ring on? I'd say yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I might.
Depends on what kind of ring it is.
I might do that for a good little bit.
It's got a lot of diamonds on it or something, because it could be just a plain old ring. Mm-hmm. Not everybody's that excited about getting married. Not every woman, anyway.
Just depends. But yeah, Lords of the Ring is definitely one of my favorite movies. I would say it is up there on the top. Man, I think that's when I fell in love with Orlando Bloom for sure. Man, he was Legolas.
Oh, Legolas. Yes, everybody loved Legolas.
Man,
all the women loved Legolas.
But I have to say though, even though I love him as an elf, Aragorn had my heart. What's his name? Vigo something, who played Aragorn. And
was that the king, dude?
Yeah. Oh man, he was so handsome.
Yeah.
He was so handsome. He was a handsome Aragorn. Oh man. And then I think I've seen him before that, and was it a Perfect Murder or something like that? He was in that movie. Oh god.
I don't think I'm sure I've seen him in something else, but I can't think of anything else I've seen him in.
Yeah, the King of Gondor, the actual King of Gondor, not the little fake guy. Mm-hmm. I think his name is Vigo something or something like that. But
I don't know.
He was a handsome man, far for that, and he was old in that movie too. But he looked pretty good.
He was how old?
I think he was like close to 40, if not 40 when that came out. So he's like pretty old, and he looked damn good. So, but yeah. I will take Lord some reading today.
We've gotten a bit off the anime.
Oh, yeah.
And well, now we're on
there's
fantasy movies, sci-fi fantasy movies. What was anime? Lord of the Rings?
I think they made an anime of that.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'll have to look it up.
I would like short animated series.
Yeah, I would like to see anime. Okay, so they have supposedly like this anime Marvel series. They also have DC too, because they have Batman, like an anime Batman looking, and it looks neat. I don't know if it's really anime, but whoever, or if it was, if it's like American, but whoever drew the characters made them look a lot like anime characters, and it's pretty good. I watched Blade.
Oh yeah, Blade's good.
Anime looking thing, and I think there's like a Wolverine. I know there's a Batman. And what else? Those are the only ones that are coming to mind, but I'm pretty sure there are more than that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, of the Blade, there was only one season. So, and I hate that.
Yeah, are you talking about like the anime series?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. But the live action was terrible.
What?
I didn't like it.
You don't like Blade?
No, I'm talking about with the bald-headed guy, not with Wesley Snipes.
They
made a show of it. No, like it was a show of Blade. They came on Spike.
Really?
Yes, like had a good maybe 3 seasons.
Oh.
And he was bald. He was bald. He was a bald guy, and Blade was terrible. Sonic the Hedgehog.
That was good.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I liked it.
I support Cyclops because I don't know his name. So
Cyclops. He's a cutie.
Yeah.
Jinx my luck.
Damn it.
Pinch poke on your coke.
Whoever you looking for a good time. I got some coke in the bed. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't do that. No. I don't do that. I have some soda in the fridge.
I've never tried coke, but I've had weed.
Wait. So, let's not go in that conversation.
Okay.
Jim Carrey. I like Jim Carrey. I didn't like him as the Doctor, but I like Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey.
You didn't like him as Dr. Robotnik? I liked him.
No.
I liked him. Yeah.
I liked him as the Riddler. But I did not like Jim as...
I did. Who would you rather have seen as Dr. Robotnik?
Somebody fat. Because he was a fat character.
What about the guy who played Mario on Mario and Luigi? Or the Mario Brothers?
The old one?
Yeah.
No.
Why not?
They was Italian.
So what?
No.
Dr. Robotnik can't be Italian?
No, and then I'll think of old and fat.
Danny DeVito?
He's too short. He's too short. He's not that type of fat. Now he's too old too. Maybe he's a young one, but he's too short. Like, cause him and the penguin ain't got the same body shape.
He's round.
No, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. And plus, he was the penguin already.
What? Like, this is Sonic.
No.
That's Sonic and that's
know.
DC.
I know.
What?
It just wouldn't work. No, not Danny. Somebody's fat.
I quit. So you have to think of that on your own. I don't know. Who do you think would be good?
Somebody got a round head too. I don't know. That's the
Danny
hard.
DeVito?
But Danny's too short.
Dr. Robotnik is not tall.
But he's taller than Danny.
How do you know?
Because
It's a
Danny is
cartoon.
freaking.
And he's fighting a
No.
hedgehog. He's not that bigger, not much bigger than a hedgehog.
You're right. No actor exists. to play that role.
Yes,
But they
sounds
could have computerized
Sounds like
him.
it's
He could have
out
put
there.
on a fat suit or something. If they would have gave Jim a fat suit, then I would have
Jim
been.
Carrey was good.
And then
I
he wasn't
enjoyed it.
even that funny. The
It wasn't
doctor,
supposed to be funny.
but Jim Carrey made it funny. The doctor was never funny,
No, he didn't make it that funny.
but he made the character funny.
No, the character wasn't like telling jokes and being silly. He was.
He
fucking-
was
fucking
really
up.
stupid.
Okay. Alright.
Stupid.
Alright. I like the, yeah, he's been a smartass. I like the, which Robotnik was. I mean, he was like, he felt like he was the smartest thing on Earth. So he was a bit of a dick.
Yes.
I think, I don't think I ever beat Sonic the Hedgehog 4. I had that. That was one of the games that I had on my Sega Genesis.
Man.
I don't think I ever beat it.
At the time, I don't think I cared. I don't think we really had any Sonic games. We had Mega Man. Mega Man was like the dope.
I remember playing Mega Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. But these days, I don't think I could give it that much attention. Like, I thought about getting Sonic the Hedgehog in, and I thought about getting a lot of games that I played in the past and never beat. And, I just don't think I could give it the puzzles and all the jumping and the timing and stuff. I just don't think I could give it the energy that I used to when I was younger.
Speaking of Solitary of Mega Man, was Zero a girl or a boy? Because originally I thought she was a girl, and then she turned to the boy. So I don't know if was I mistaken? It's a guy from the very beginning. Was it a guy? Because that I would like to know. That was a good debate for me in my life. I never really knew if Zero was a girl from the very beginning. So it's a guy. Okay. Maybe I wanted her to be a girl. I don't know. But
I have to say I don't know who Zero is.
the other Mega Man with the long hair was red.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zero.
Yeah, I still don't know.
How dare you? How dare you?
Sorry. Don't know.
I wonder, it wouldn't be bad to have like a live action Mega Man. I think that would have been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be a pretty good.
Yeah.
Mega Man was really cute. He was a cute little. He had like a moon face. He kind of reminded me of Bebe when he was younger. So,
Yeah, them big old
eyes.
eyes.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been good. I could have seen that. Nice little live action Mega Man.
You know, I'm surprised they haven't made more movies. You know, as much money as the superhero movies are getting, I'm surprised they haven't made more movies out of games and comics. There are a shitload of comics. There are so many comics out there. All these, like, superheroes that are, like, nobody knows about.
Yeah, that is true.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like, one comic that I read recently that I still haven't read all of that I love is Rat Queens. And I think that would make a good movie series. Rat Queens is about these, I think it's like 4 girls. One of them is like a witch, she can do spells. One of them is like just a really good warrior. Another one is, I think another one is she can do spells too. I can't remember what all of them do, and there's a little elf one on there.
Yeah.
And they all fight. Like they go do like, not really bounty hunting, but kind of like that. Like if there's like a monster terrorizing a town or whatever, they go fight the monsters or whatnot. Stuff like that. And it's really good. And it's very vulgar, I guess you could say. But it's good.
I have not heard of that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So they have a lot of material to use, and I'm surprised there aren't more movies like that out there, considering how much money it's been making. Yeah.
Well, I'll have to look into that.
All right, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up our first couch talk. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll have to do it again, and if we can't be side by side, we'll have to figure out how we can do like a split screen, and stream it that way, and do some things. But thank you so much, especially Solitary Player, for engaging so much. You've been wonderful. Thanks everybody so very much for just watching. But next time, hey, say something. We get a little inappropriate sometimes, so if somebody's watching and doesn't like that, I'm sorry. It's just us.
Yeah.
But please come back.
Yeah. Come back. We love you.
Well, we may not be better, but
no, we won't be better.
We'll have a good time. And we're gonna figure this out, because we gotta figure out how to fix this. Because I'm pretty sure I have mine on my PlayStation where it has different scenes that we could do this off of, but this is the only one that we had to work with today. So thanks for ATAC. Thank you for joining in. And so next time it'll be better. This is all we had to work with today. So sorry. Thanks for mustering through all of the bad music. Yes. Thanks for mustering through the bad music with us. Yes. Hey everybody, enjoy the rest of your day and stay safe. I was gonna do that.